It was planned as a peaceful protest against austerity measures, but within hours, tension had risen on the streets of Athens, with protesters throwing rocks and gasoline bombs. It's the first major public demonstration since a new coalition government, led by Prime Minister Antonis Samaras, was elected 3 months ago on a pro-Europe, pro-bailout platform. It's drafting an agreement that would wipe $15 billion from spending, mostly by cutting wages, pensions and benefits. Alexis Tsipras leads the opposition leftist party, Syriza.
If the coalition government of Mr. Samaras cannot protect the rights of Greek society and accepts and co-signs the barbaric measures that are leading to a Greek Holocaust, then it's up to the voice of the Greek people.
The street protest was coupled with a general strike called by the two biggest unions, which represent about half the workforce. A 3-hour walkout by air traffic controllers disrupted flights from around the country. Shopkeepers pulled down their shutters, museums and monuments closed their doors. Ramon Pacheco Pardo is an expert on Greece at King's College London.
The strike is probably one of the most important ones we have had since the beginning of the crisis, because it is attempting to bring together all the different groups that are against the government cuts and that actually want a new debate on whether Greece, first of all, should keep the euro, but also whether the cuts are the best way forward in the country.
While the Greek government is hemmed in by public unrest on one side, on the other, international lenders that have been propping up the Greek economy since 2010 are also putting on pressure. The new cuts are needed to persuade them to release $40 billion in financial aid Greece needs to avoid defaulting on its debt. London School of Economics lecturer Spiros Economides says it's the first real test to see if Prime Minister Samaras can push ahead with austerity.
What happens is if the pressure becomes immense, then there'll be a call for new elections, and then those elections potentially could lead to a new government, perhaps one led by the current major opposition party, who have said quite categorically that, if we come to power, we will leave the Eurozone. And we will return to the drachma, which in my opinion is the biggest possible catastrophe for Greece right now.
The government's task will only be made more difficult, Economides says, with Wednesday's strike just the first of many, likely to take place in the coming months. Selah Hennessy for VOA News, London.